What's going on, everybody? Blaze back with you again, and today I thought we'd take another look at some more Happy Home Paradise designs that people have put in the Happy Home Paradise showroom. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. While this is loading up, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit like on the video if you enjoy it. Hit subscribe as well, because I plan on doing a lot more Animal Crossing content as the time goes on. Entertaining things as well as educational things, so don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Animal Crossing content. Alright, so here are the current Happy Home Paradise designs that we're going to check out a few of these today. It is kind of the holiday season, so I feel like it's probably a really good idea to check out this first one by Queenie, Merry Little Flora Xmas. And then we'll probably check out Chillville, and I want to see this Big Brother house as well. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and check out Merry Lil Flora Xmas. Okay, this is actually pretty cool so far. I like this. I don't think I've ever used this this island or this like section of the archipelago. I like this a lot, actually. I love the different colored tree and the fact that it's like it's not like a real tree, it's just kind of like a cone or whatever, but I love that. I love that texture that's on it. And then also the presents that are kind of spread out. That's really, really cool. I do like this so far. The outside's pretty cool. Very simple path right to the house. Pretty awesome. And we've got two lawn chairs. I don't decorate the outside all that much unless I'm really feeling it. I guess I'll give, bonus points or whatever for having done the outside, because it's not something I usually do. And it's not like intricately detailed, but I think it looks good. Sometimes less is more, so I can appreciate what they've done outside. Let's take a look at the inside. We got a screenshot of this before going into it, and I have to say, I actually like this a lot too. And I love the blocks. There's toys blocks. That's really cool. And I wonder if that's just a custom pattern, or if that's like something that every, like maybe every block has just those letters. Or maybe they have any of the letters, any of the 26, although I don't think it's any. I think it's just those letters. If they legitimately had blocks in all 26 letters of the alphabet, that would get out of hand very quickly. So I'm willing to bet that's either a custom pattern or those blocks only have 4 customizations, maybe 5 or 6 total. I think it looks pretty cool though. I do like this. I like the bunny with a heart eye patch, the purple bunny. Kind of a simple holiday setup. Nothing majorly fancy. I think this item here is kind of new. I think it's new to this year. So I do like this. You can turn it on and off. That's pretty cool. And of course they got the Starry Night wallpaper accent wall. And I like how they did the 2 windows. That's looking pretty good, actually. I certainly appreciate how they put that together with one partition in the middle, and then the stone pillars kind of accentuating another window. Very well done. They've got the cold like wind going through it as well, as far as the sound effects, so I like that. And I said Starry Night earlier, so many of you thought I was talking about this artwork, but I meant the wallpaper. But the artwork's cool too. Very classy, very classy. Home. I mean, these are kind of cool. They work pretty well here, and the wallpaper and everything works well. I like the flooring as well. I think it looks good. I think that is actually a holiday wallpaper. If you look at the wallpaper at the top, it's got like this Christmas light trim. I don't think. No, I guess that might be a custom design. That would make sense, actually. Yeah, a custom design going all the way around at the very top of the wallpaper. That's pretty cool. Well done. I like this one. This holiday house on the beach by Queenie. I give this an 8 out of 10. Solid. And feel free to rate any of the houses that we see today. on the channel in the comments below. What do you think? How do you rate them? And explain why as well. Talk about your reasoning for why you rated them however you did. But this is a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I like this. Very simple, very basic, and nothing that required a lot of intricately planned or placed items. It's not too cluttered. There might be a little bit too much space, but I wouldn't say it's bad. Maybe something over here in this little section might be nice. And so I just realized there's an upstairs to this, so we're gonna go upstairs and see what they've done with the upstairs area. Okay, this is kind of cool. Nice kitchen area with some what is this, apple pie, cherry pie, something like that. Actually, that might be a recipe I don't have yet, but I like how this looks a lot. The flower in the corner really ties the place together. I'm liking it. Bedroom with clothing rack and bathroom as well. Oh, there's some. I was wondering what these things were. They're polish to the toilet and everything. So the toilet, I guess, is just shooting water or sparkly clean or something. Looks good though. Loving the little band area. I have kind of a soft spot for musical instruments and having like a band kind of a setup in a home. But I like the wallpaper and the choice of pillars here and that they all match and everything. I love this actually. Looking at this shelf and how it's just kind of in the middle. I think normally I would probably put like line this up against a wall, but this is a really great partition. And then they've got the pillar here to separate the rooms. I never would have thought to put this up as a partition, but it works really well. I'm gonna bump it up to 8.5. I think it's a really clever way to use that, and I like how they used the pillars and the partitions and everything. Looks really good. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one here in just a second. There's two other things I want to call out before I leave. I just realized that this item right here is a floor item, the one that's right in front of me. And then the shelves that are above it are a ceiling item, and I didn't think about that until until staring at it for a couple of minutes there. So that's really cool. I never would have thought about that. I also love the stools that are here too. They match really well and they look really good. The one thing I don't like though is just the way that this partition doesn't connect to the wall. It's not an issue with anything that anyone's done. It's just the way the game works, where the partition doesn't go all the way across. Kind of wish that it did, and that's really the only, like, I wouldn't even call it a complaint. It's really the only nitpick that I have. But yeah, I stand by the 9.5 on this one. It's very, very well done. Or, I'm sorry, I said 8.5. I stand by the 8.5 on this one. Very well done. And here is the RA number for Queenie, if you'd like to follow Queenie on the Happy Home Paradise mobile app. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so that was Merry Little Flora Xmas. Next we're going to go to Chillville. This looks like a KK Slider home, and I'm a huge fan of KK Sliders. Let's check this out and see what's going on. Okay, so the outside looking pretty cool. Very colorful, very bright, very summer. I'm liking the outside so far. I like the pool here with the customization to the polka dots and the ducky. Liking that. The flowers, the pink flowers here, and just the idea of putting a bunch of colorful things in here is really cool. And the hot tub or the hot spring as well. Outside's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Let's go inside and see what's going on. Alright, this one is 2 floors, and I gotta say my first impression with the inside is pretty cool. I think there might be too many of these polishings going on. I think it works really well when you're trying to accent something, but I feel like maybe it's a little overdone in this one. Again, that's just my critique. Nothing that anyone should or should not agree with. Feel free to have your own opinion, but personally I feel like that might be a little bit overdone. I do love the color. I do love the bright colors. I think that the colors stand out very well. The plants are pretty cool. I like the color choice for the appliances here too, for the sink and the cupboards and all this stuff. I think that looks really good. White refrigerator, white stove. We matched appliances. That looks good, and they got the hanging shelves from the ceiling as well. Loving the stars on the wall, and then a collection of KK Slider songs is really cool too. And then of course the snowboard. I like that also. I'm liking this one. I think this is a really cool hangout for KK Slider. The couch. Interesting choice to go with purple. I'm not saying that it's good or bad, but interesting choice to go with purple. And there's some pink stuff here too. But I think it kind of adds to the color of the entire home. I'm not sure if I would have chosen to go with a purple color for KK, but I do think it's a bold choice. And not a bad one at all. Let's check out the upstairs. See what's going on up at the stairs. This is kind of cool. This is kind of what I would expect from, well, I was gonna say for like a KK Slider color scheme, just like blue stuff maybe. I would probably maybe go with like black and white stuff maybe, if I was doing one. But I think this works. He's got the the bathtub here, changing room, the patchwork chair and everything like that. And I think one of the things I like about this the most is the large aquarium that he has. That's really cool. Very much a Tracy Morgan vibe going on here. If you've seen interviews with Tracy Morgan, he talks about like owning an aquarium in his house. That's insane. But KK's done it. He has done it. I like these stools too. Again, I think some of these polishing effects are probably a little bit overdone, but it's not bad. Again, it's just a little bit much. And the purple scheme, I'm gonna guess this person really likes purple, and that's fine, but it wouldn't be the color scheme I would go with if I was going with one. So agree to disagree on that, I suppose. But I think overall for this home, I'm gonna rate this a 7.5, because I do like it. I do think it's cool. Lots of different colors going on. The patchwork bed and patchwork chairs and everything make it really stand out. Their choice of purple is a very bold choice, and a lot of polishings here too that kind of take the number down just a smidge for me. And I think the biggest thing for me is that it doesn't, like, when I look at this home, I don't see KK. Maybe on the downstairs I see, like, I can kind of relate that to a KK Slider home because of all the albums that are up on the walls. But when I look at this home, I don't think of KK. And that's like really the only reason. It's probably one of the reasons I gave it a lower score. But again, it looks great. It really does. Maybe for someone like June or one of the villagers that has like a tropical theme to their look. And if you're looking for more people to follow, here is Cece's RA number on the Happy Home Paradise app. Definitely check that out. Add that to your list of followed people if you like what you saw. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll move on to the next home. All right, last one for today's episode. We're gonna go to Big Brother House, and I think the reason I looked at this one is because I like the furniture choices in this picture, and I kind of want to see more about what this house has to offer. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is for Chrissy, 2 floors. That's her new nickname, by the way. It's Chrissy 2 floors. This is interesting. I like this out here, and I actually kind of like these panels. I didn't know you could put these outside. I love this this seating arrangement. I don't think you can like slide anywhere though. You really can only sit in the one place, but it's cool. I don't know about this the weight set outside for Chrissy. I think for Chrissy, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Could have just been something they threw together. I mean, no offense to the designer. I think they probably did that for a reason, but maybe not a direction I would have gone. But it's cool. Let's go inside. I like the palm trees behind the couch too. I think that's a nice touch. That looks really good. I might borrow that idea. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I love the flooring and the tree trunk table and the choice of color for the wood. I think that works really well. The dark wood. I like that. I love this hanging cloth right here, this curtain kind of thing. I just recently discovered those. I think it looks really cool. And it's a Big Brother house. I get it. Okay, so the waits outside now makes sense because it is a Big Brother house, and they just have things to do. They want to have everybody in the house with things to do. So I'm guessing there's going to be a roommate here at some point. All right, so the theme kind of makes sense now with it being a Big Brother house. I think it's cool. I like how they did this also, with the kitchen just kind of blocked off or sectioned off. I think that looks really good. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but I think it looks cool. And then they have the little room here you can go into and film your little talking head segments, much like The Office or whatever. But this is cool. I think it's on point with the theme, so they did a really good job there. Yeah, I don't want to... I can't really tear it apart because... I can't really say anything bad about it because I do like the design. It's very simple and very simplistic. And it has everything you would think that a house would have if it's a Big Brother house. So it looks pretty cool. Heading upstairs. I actually didn't think about this house, the name of the house when I first chose it. But I do like this actually. This is pretty cool. I did not think about this. That's really neat. Wow, that's really cool. So I came up here thinking that this was all that was here, and I was liking how they just kind of blocked off this section. I didn't really think about, you know, having anything back there. I thought maybe it'd just be empty when I first saw it. And then, of course, I saw there was a path here, so now I'm like, oh, cool, what's back here? I really like that idea. That's really awesome. It's like a greenhouse kind of a thing. That's cool. And I like, they had to use the panels right here to block off the accent wall. That's really well done. All right. Very clever, I have to say. Very much impressed with the way they did the upstairs and just the design of the upstairs. I do struggle with like putting these things in the right places and making them look good and functional. So it's a really cool idea. Hopefully you guys like that as well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a good score. We'll give that an 8. I think overall we'll give it an 8. I do like a lot of the choices they made and the design choices. I really like the way they did the upstairs. I like that it's not too cluttered and that there's not like nothing's really overdone. The color scheme that they use is really good, and the theme works really well. It's a Big Brother theme. I think that's really cool. I almost wish you could have more rooms, so you could have more bedrooms and more like sleeping arrangements for more people. But it works. I think it works really well. And the blue, like draperies there, match the blue stars on the wall. There's cameras everywhere. Really well done. Solid effort. Yeah, so here is the RA number for Kitty. If you'd like to add Kitty to your follow list, maybe you need some more people to follow in the Happy Home Paradise app. So follow that person when you get a chance. So before we end the video, I do want to show off one more home that I just recently designed. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go ahead and check that out. Alright, so here we are at Spike's vacation home. Now, for those who don't know, Spike is an animal that originally was in Animal Crossing Population Growing for the GameCube. And after that game, he never made another appearance, but he was one of my favorite villagers from that game. He was kind of a grumpy boy, but it was hard not to love him. So his request was themed around Heart of the City. And I thought to give him a super expensive apartment in a skyscraper in the city. And this is kind of what I came up with. I didn't want to make it too big because I feel like any bigger he couldn't afford it. So I just kind of gave him like some really fun stuff to mess around with. So Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I like how it all like ended up, and let me know what you think in the comments below. But that is it for me. Thank you guys for watching the video today, and hit like if you enjoyed the content. I'll definitely do more videos like this. Hit subscribe for more Animal Crossing content because I'm obsessed with this game again, and I can't wait to do more videos around Animal Crossing. And make Spike happy by hitting that notification bell so you get updates on when I make new videos. But thank you all again for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.